Since this whole Battlegrounds genre really blew up, there have been multiple games of different qualities on the Roblox Discover page. Some are actually fun and worth playing, while most of them fall flat due to multiple problems. But as an avid Battlegrounds player, I think it's time to take all of these games and put together a tier list to really see what are the best and worst Battleground games. Now, of course, the ranking is based on my opinion, when you've guessed it, but I'll try to rank them objectively. Anyways, onto the ranking. First one up is the strongest Battlegrounds, the game that started it all, basically. Now, most of you who are watching probably already know that this game is good, so I'll be quick. The gameplay is really good, movement is smooth, combos are fun to discover and pull off, really almost everything about it is great. The characters are fun to play and each of them have unique moves that are actually worth investing time into the character. Effects and animation are top tier, especially with cutscene moves like Death Blow or Terrible Tornado, and the ultimates are chaotic and fun while also being semi-balanced. You can't just iframe everything, you can get interrupted, so you have to actually know how to use the ultimate properly most of the time. Overall, fun game, of course. This is S tier. Yeah. Next game. Next is Heroes Battlegrounds, the game that's apparently made by the same devs as TSB, even though these games are pretty different from each other, but whatever. In most people's opinion, this game is pretty mid, you know? It's good, but not as good as TSB. But after playing this game for multiple hours and really try to fully learn the mechanics of this game and what you can actually do, I honestly prefer Heroes Battlegrounds over Strongest. Reason why I say that is because the overall gameplay of Heroes is really fast. Fights usually don't last that long at all, and you feel like you actually have movement. Most moves have super armor, so you have to ragdoll someone in order to interrupt them. It makes dealing with teamers and people rushing you down so much easier since you can't get interrupted easily. The comboing in this game is generally good. Almost every move hits on the ground, so you're able to making unique combos. And just other stuff like the aerial down slam and the various techs you can find with characters. This game also has unique stuff like character mastery, where you can unlock a whole entire base moveset for just playing a character. A boss fight that spawns in on the map, and it's just a fun little thing that the entire lobby can participate. And you can get a whole character for just fighting this boss, so that's good. It just gives me more of a reason to actually play this game way more than TSB because it just has more content in it. The characters are fun, they have unique moves that separate them apart. The quality of this game is really good, animation and effects are nice to look at, and the ultimates are arguably more fun than TSB. You have teleport dashes and enhanced M1, so you don't feel like you're in your base form with enhanced moves. But there are many big problems with this game. Like the most significant one is the update time is absolutely horrendous. It went from normal wait times like 1 to 2 weeks to straight up 2 months for an update. That's really the big thing that's holding this game back from being better than TSB. But honestly, the content in these updates are pretty big. Not that big for 2 months worth, but still a pretty sizable amount compared to most games. Overall, after getting used to the combat in this game, it's honestly more fun than TSB, so I'm just gonna slide this into the top S tier spot. Next is Chakra Battlegrounds, a game that's based off of Naruto. Yay, a series I never watched. Now for a game with this low of a player count, it's honestly really good. Gameplay is not as smooth as the first 2 games, but it's pretty solid. There is a unique mechanic where if you start moving forward for a bit, your character will do a ninja run and actually move faster. So it's good for catching up to runners and a nice way to add the actual ninja run from the anime. The characters are pretty lacking. You only have Naruto and Sasuke out right now, and Sasuke is early access, so don't expect him to be free for now. The moves are good. They have a mix of combo starters, enders, and extenders, and they feel satisfying to combo with, especially Clone Throw, where you throw yourself into them and either launch them away or throw them into a combo starter. The quality of this game is really high for a demo. The animation is clean and the effects look nice, especially the finisher for the characters. There really isn't anything about the ultimate to talk about. You only have one move and it's a huge ball that blows up. That's it. Really, this game suffers from a lack of content and having less polishing than the others for now. But it is in a demo stage, so hopefully these will be addressed soon. Overall, an enjoyable game that I did not expect to like that much, so it goes into B tier. It is unfortunate that there's not that much content for it because it's really the only thing holding it back. Dudes Battlegrounds, a game based off of The Boys. The gameplay is not that amazing, overall quality is pretty mid, and the ultimates are all just cinematic moves. This feels like one of those random hero games you'll find on Roblox, but a bit more polished. I think it's a solid D tier, just pretty mid in general. Jujutsu Shenanigans, oh man. This game has popped off recently, and most people would consider it to be better than or on the same level of TSB's enjoyment. You want to know what I think of it? No matter how hard I tried, I just could not get into this game. I just don't like the gameplay. Yeah, the destruction system is cool and all, but the gameplay is just not fun to me. There is cool mechanics like wall climbing and unique abilities for each character, but I still just don't enjoy the game. The characters are good, quality is good. Overall, it's a good game that I just do not enjoy. That's it. Like, every time I play it, I get bored like after 10 minutes. I know people are gonna want to lynch me for putting it here, but this is how I genuinely feel about the game. Next one is Cursed Battlegrounds, another JJK Battlegrounds game. Now, this game was basically left to rot after JJS came out and stuff, but actually playing it right now, it's solid. The gameplay is really similar to TSB, but more unpolished and has kind of broken hitboxes. The movement is pretty fast, and comboing is alright. You really can't create any unique combos, but it's okay. There's really only 2 characters out right now, Yuji and Gojo, and they have okay moves. Yuji has a lot of moves that look straight ripped from Garo, especially the parry. I mean, like, come on now, you could have done Majin Kick as a parry animation, not Praise Peril. Gojo's moveset is okay, nothing really special to be honest. The animation and effects are really good in this game, especially the unique stuff like slashes appearing on your character and other gory effects like getting cut into pieces. Ultimates are honestly really fun. Sukuna's ult animation is the best one I've seen, and his moves are okay. The only really cool one is a spatial slash where you charge up a world cutting slash and kill everything in front of you. It has super armor, so it's sorta balanced. Undoubtedly, the best thing about this move is what it does to Gojo's purple. Amazing. Overall, it's a solid game that unfortunately ran into the same issue as Chakra Battlegrounds, where there's not much content in it. But honestly, I'm gonna be for real, I had way more fun on this instead of JJS, so you know what, I'm just gonna put it right above Chakra and B tier. Key Battlegrounds, a successor to Z Battlegrounds. This game is one of the best Battlegrounds on Roblox, to be honest. The combat is a big highlight, it's smooth and fun. They try to copy TSB exactly, and they did do it successfully. The characters are basically what you would have expected. You got Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, and Goku Black. They have pretty cool moves that are fun to create combos with. The quality is really high, especially with the smooth animation for moves. And the ultimates are fun to use, Frieza being the most enjoyable one since his moves do look really nice. Overall, a really good game that honestly has the potential to be on par with Strongest and Heroes. But the really unfortunate thing is that this game is not getting updated for now. Last update was back in March, and the player count basically dwindled since then, so hopefully this will get updated again since it's really good. I would say that this game is an easy A tier. Would be S if it had more content in it. Ninja Battlegrounds, another Naruto game. Loading into it, I can already tell that this game isn't that good. Yeah, after playing this, F tier. This game's combat is complete dog shit, and the UI looks terrible. Like, why are the icons so big? Yeah, no, Chakra is a way better alternative to this. Only reason why it has more players is because it gets updated. Pirate Battlegrounds, a One Piece Battlegrounds game. Wow, this is not that good. Gameplay is pretty bad, animation and stuff is lame, ultimates are bad. Pretty mid games though, D tier, you know. Peace Battlegrounds, another One Piece game. I don't even know why this is on the list, so I'm gonna just put it in mid. It's getting a huge overall, so I can't really rate it now. Slayer's Battlegrounds, not based off of Demon Slayer. First loading up the game, we see that, oh, it's R15 game? Yeah, if you couldn't tell already, it's low quality and the combat is really bad. C's Battlegrounds, a so-called TSV killer. This game went from being a decent game that could have gotten better with updates to a complete sellout. The gameplay is so stiff and just not good. You can't really be creative with any combos since the movement is just so damn slow. And it's riddled with bugs. Like, the amount of times that I got stuck in place or my camera breaks is insane. Or even worse, just start flying in the middle of a fight. But I want to turn your attention to the characters. Now, normally it would be only One Piece characters in this game because, you know, it's based off of One Piece. So why the fuck is Gojo here? Even worse, why are you able to play him in public servers? Private servers is one thing, but putting him in public is so retarded. All of that work could have went to another One Piece character, even the early access character. The series has so many memorable characters that have their own distinctive powers. But no, instead we gotta add Gojo and lock him behind a shitty grind fest or a 1300 Robux Game Pass. There's way smaller stuff that's just so annoying, like the shitty gambling system they have for emotes. Why is this a thing, man? I swear, no other game does this shit. Such an unnecessary feature. The stupid sound that Luffy makes when doing hot Gatling. Like, I have no idea why this is in the game. You can't turn it off either. The option that says voice lines apparently doesn't count this one, so you're forced to listen to it. And it's like hell to play public because everybody uses Luffy. Really, the only thing that this game has going for it is the effects and animation are really good. That's literally it. But even then, do I really want to play this game for that when I can go and get good game quality and good gameplay from these other games? This is an easy D tier. Only reason why it's not an F tier is because of the game quality being good. Next is Sorcerer Battlegrounds, another JJK Battlegrounds game. This is actually one of the first ones to come out since the whole Battlegrounds epidemic. So is it a good game? No, not really. The gameplay is so damn slow and janky. Like, not even comparing it to TSB and stuff, it's just slow. And there's so many things that just ruins the gameplay, like being able to simply walk out of M1s, side dashing not not going that far, combos being so simplistic and boring, and many other stuff that makes the gameplay just not fun. Character roster is alright. You got your usual Gojo, Yuji, Toji, etc. But some others like Todo, Mahito, Megumi, which are pretty good. The game's quality is alright. Animations are okay for what they are, and the effects are fine. The ultimates are pretty mid. They're cool, but not as cool as other JJK games. Overall, this game is really mid and definitely got its popularity as being one of the only big JJK games back then. But ever since other games came out, this one just fell off easily, so honestly, it's high D tier. Alright, if I'm just gonna be straight with you, this is one of the worst Battlegrounds game out there. The gameplay is so utter dog shit. Like, your movement is so slow and janky. The characters are the definition of quantity over quality, having over 10 fucking characters in the game. The quality is not good. The effects are okay, but the animation looks really janky on a lot of characters, especially Yuta. Like, what the fuck? And some of the sound effects are so annoying. Like Jogo's bugs, I literally played the annoying orange laugh, so it's so fucking annoying to hear it every single time. The ultimates are just infatuated with these big ass AoE and rushdown moves that are just annoying to deal with. There are so many other problems that just add on to the mountain pile of shit that is this game. Character icons are completely wrong. These so-called boss fights are just NPCs with character movesets. The GFX of the game shows the early access character, signifying it's free, but it's not. This is actually one of the worst experiences I have on a Battlegrounds game, and the fact that some people put this in fucking B tier, like, yo, I'm about to crash out, bro. I swear. Put this in F tier. Actual garbage, not worth playing in the slightest. Solo Showdown, a solo leveling Battlegrounds game. It's fun. Like, the combat is I don't know why, but there's some input delay for some of the moves. Characters are okay. Quality is pretty high for most moves, while some look really bad. Overall, it's fine. Like, nothing special, so I'll just put it in D tier. Ultimate Battlegrounds, a game that's actually a multi-anime game, so that's pretty good. The combat is really smooth, and the characters are fun to play with. Animation and effects are really high quality, and there's other smaller stuff like a server browser, which, my god, is one of the best additions to a Battlegrounds game. Overall, a really good game that I think deserves to be an S tier since it really has everything going for it right now. Unlimited Battlegrounds is a game that's very similar to Ultimate, taking on the same multi-anime approach, but unlike Ultimate Battlegrounds, it actually has a new feature called Dungeons, where you're able to unlock certain characters after doing these dungeons. They are pretty fun, a nice change from just the usual PvP only. But to be honest, this game is okay. Combat is okay, character selection is fine, quality is pretty high. Overall, a game that's honestly quite enjoyable for what it is, but compared to other games, it's definitely C tier. Next is Z Battlegrounds, a Dragon Ball game that came before Key. To be honest, ever since Key came out, this game kinda just fell off. Combat is not as smooth, moves aren't really that amazing, kinda just look bad in some cases. The character selection is okay, the overall quality is pretty mid, and other stuff like the ultimates are pretty lame compared to Key. Overall, it's mid, that's it. Since Key Battlegrounds came out, I really have no reason to play this game over it because it's just kinda inferior to it. Seven Sins Battlegrounds, a pretty new game that already declined in players. Gameplay was okay, it's smooth but not as polished as the other games. Character selection is okay, you only have 2 playable characters right now. Quality is pretty good, I like the effects and animation. Overall, it's a fun game that again is lacking content, but it's quite enjoyable for now, so I'll put it in B tier. Project Smash is up next, a game that's more based off of Smash Bros than it is a Battlegrounds game, and I gotta say, it is actually really fun. Now, me personally, I don't play Smash Bros, but this game is pretty fun. The combat is way different from most games, but it's still enjoyable. The character selection is mostly for you to grind in order to use them, and there really isn't any ultimate in the game. The overall quality in the game is pretty high, so overall, this game is enjoyable in its own way. It really deserves to be in the B tier. Alright, let's be honest, this game does not deserve an analysis at all. A literal collage of stolen assets, all combined into one single shit game that's actually a pain to play. F tier, complete garbage. This game is complete shit. Almost everything about this game is garbage. Yeah, easy F tier, on to the next. Souls Battlegrounds, my favorite. The gameplay isn't that smooth, but it's fun. Characters are cool, and they're actually from different games, which is nice for variety. Animation and effects are okay, definitely not the highlight of this game. And the ultimates are fun to use, but do suffer from characters having better ultimate moves. But honestly, this game is amazing, and it's such a shame that's not getting updated anymore. So am I biased for putting this in A tier? Maybe. Hell's Battlegrounds is a game that's completely abandoned. It's not even being updated at all. The gameplay itself is honestly mid, but I did find some form of enjoyment using ultimate moves, but that's really it. Overall, it's D tier. I mean, no surprise. Next is Fruit Battlegrounds, another fucking One Piece game. But this one does have a lot of players, so let's see if it's good. And it's a gambling game. Yeah, let's just put this one right here. Saiyan Battlegrounds. This game is like an inferior version of Z and Key Battlegrounds. The gameplay is not good at all, and the quality is really bad. I mean, like, look at this grab move. What the fuck? So yeah, this is going straight to F tier. Abandoning Battlegrounds is next, in the shitty fighting game that tries to ride the TSP bandwagon. F tier. Mage Battlegrounds, a sequel to Sukuna Battlegrounds. It's shit. That's it. it. No reason to actually play this at all. Anime RNG Battlegrounds. Actually one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. Imagine taking a game concept that people enjoy and combining it with the worst fucking thing to ever come out on Roblox. You have to roll for characters. Yes, you have to sit there and roll in order to get a moveset. And when you do get one, the moveset is so terrible and not fun. This is actual complete garbage. I can't put this in F tier because that would mean that's somewhat playable. No, this is going into the prison realm tier where it can never see the light of day ever again. And that's the tier list. I think I gotta stop playing these games.